What's up? This is Tim Skipper from House of Heroes, and you're watching Best Coast, West Coast Interviews.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
And I'm Ariana.
And we are here at Ace of Spades in Sacramento here with...
I'm Tim Skipper from House of Heroes. Thanks for having me on, y'all.
No problem.
Thanks for being here with us.
Alright, now so this is only your second stop of the tour?
That's right, yeah.
So I can't really exactly get much dirt off of you for that, but how's the tour been for the most part?
Really good. I guess technically we did 3 acoustic shows on the way to Portland. And those actually went way better than expected. And then the first show of the tour it was ridiculous. I don't know if it was sold out, but it was close. And so we're really excited. It's a good tour.
Crowd surfing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Well, what are you guys looking forward to most being on the road?
I think it's been a while since we've been on a proper tour, like where we've kind of done weekend spot dates and that sort of thing. So, and it's been a really long time since we've been on the West Coast. So I think there's a bunch of food stops we really love checking out, and then there's also just putting out a new record and getting to gauge fans' reactions is really special.
So you guys have a new album called Cold Hard Want, and it was just released like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks today.
Yeah. So it's been about 2 years since your last album, and I guess that gives you enough time to like experiment and grow as a band. So what would you guys say sets this album apart from your last album?
I think for one thing, the last 2 albums we did before this were kind of conceptual, thematic albums, and this one we just said, let's not do a concept, let's just write the best songs possible. And then we went with a different producer because it was a reimagining of the whole philosophy. We moved our bassist over to guitar because that's his natural instrument. And so that's kind of how we, with a different producer, it's a different sound, and it's just all those things.
Nice.
Alright, so I have to say, Cold Hard Want. It's a pretty awesome title. How'd you guys come up with it?
It's a lyric from the first song of the album called Out My Way, and it kind of, what it says is, it took a lot of blood and sweat to get what I got. It took a lot of cold hard want to get what I got. And essentially, that's more, instead of saying, yeah, look what I got, it took, all this thing, because we don't have much. We were opening a tour, for not a whole lot of money, but we do have artistic integrity. We have called the shots along our career that we felt like we should, instead of going, well, this will sell more records, this will get us on board. And so, at the end of the day, I think if it all ended tomorrow, I'd be okay that we never, I guess, sold out to to something that would have made us not who we are. So.
That's nice. Really passionate about what you do.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
good.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of people out there these days.
That's right.
Alright, so what is your favorite song on the new EP? I mean, the new album, and tell us about it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Man, that changes every day, to be honest with you. I think right now it's the last song on the album. It's called "I Am a Symbol," and that song, I feel like just the whole album, like you said, it's very passionate. It's very, it sounds very desperate in the sense of, we desperately, this is who we want to be, and we don't want to slow down getting to that place. Instead of, I feel like in our earlier years, it was like, we're having a good time, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And now we've kind of honed in on who we want to be in the world we want to see. And so, I Am a Symbol talks about, being that one person, or being part of that people group who stands up and says, enough of this. And it can apply to any facet of life, but enough of the status quo, enough compromising, and that sort of thing. So, and then the melody, it's just pretty darn good.
That's always good.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, how would you describe your style to anyone who hasn't heard of you guys?
I'd say we're just a rock band, and whenever I say that, people say, "Well, what kind of rock are you?" You know, it's like, "Are you indie rock? Are you punk rock? Are you this kind? Are you that kind?" I'm like, man, you sound like the Queen meets the Foo Fighters. So
That's a good mixture.
yeah, right. So I say, what would you call that kind of rock? It's like, rock. Yeah,
There you
okay,
go.
that's what we are.
So who do you guys, as a band, look up to as like musical influences?
A lot of bands from the 70s, 60s and 70s, Beatles, Queen, Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin, those sorts of bands. Yeah, right, great. And then actually a lot of bands from the 90s, like Smashing Pumpkins, and Soundgarden, Nirvana, and then more recently the Foo Fighters, love the Foo Fighters, Silverchair, yeah. Bands like that.
When you guys aren't on the road or making music, what do you like to do on your spare time?
Let's see, we all do different things. Our guitarist, he loves kind of making things with his hands, like he loves woodworking and that sort of thing. And
Awesome.
then, yeah, pretty great. So
Little MacGyver there?
yeah, exactly, he is. He's our MacGyver. Our drummer is a graphic designer. He's constantly busy, even when we're on the road with graphic design stuff. And then, our bass player and I, we write songs. It's kind of a natural thing to do, I guess. Like, hey, instead of going, hey, we should get dinner sometime, you say, hey, we should write together. So you do, and then you try to
better.
Yeah, exactly.
Something to do while you're driving around.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
So, what's your favorite song to perform when you're on the stage?
I'd say there's a song from our album, The End Is Not the End, called In the Valley of the Dying Sun, which is, it's 5 years old, but it's still to this day my favorite one to play. It's very meandering, and there's 5 different parts to it, so it's just fun.
That's nice. So we like to have this little time to do something that we call rapid fire.
Yeah, come on.
So
So first thing that comes to me?
Basically,
Yep.
yep.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be?
Nashville, Tennessee with my fiance.
Aww. If you could be a superhero for the day, who would you be?
Batman.
Nice.
Even though I guess technically it's not a superhero, it's just a dude. But we'll go with that. Batman.
Yeah.
Name one thing on your bucket list.
Skydiving.
And everyone's saying that. All right. Throw out your best pickup line.
Best pickup line. It's pretty weak, but it's just today. That's it. It gets
good.
all the girls' attention. You know?
Do you have any hidden talents?
I am really good. Well, I guess that's not really good. I could be an NHL general manager. I did study it enough that I could do it.
Nice.
I would do a better job than most of them.
Maybe sometime down the future.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so if you were stranded on a deserted island, what 3 items would you take with you, or find or something?
Just 3 items?
Just 3.
An iPod with a never-ending battery.
Really useful.
Yeah, a hatchet of some sort, or a machete type thing. And maybe a book. Maybe the Bible.
Oh, there you go. All right, so this or that, One Direction or Justin Bieber?
Do I have
Right there.
to choose?
Yep.
I think
Or another kind of boy bandish.
Gotcha. You know what? I'll go with One Direction because I've heard less of their songs. I guess I'll go with that. I don't know.
Sushi or pasta?
Sushi. But I love both.
Facebook or Twitter?
Twitter.
iPhone or Droid?
Oh, I actually just switched to iPhone, so I'm going to
Nice, team iPhone. Yeah, you're a Droid.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Good.
Jersey Shore or Real World?
The Real World from the 90s.
That's
Yes.
a good one.
Oh gosh, Hawaii was like one of the best.
Yeah, right? It's awesome.
Okay, so would you rather live without a phone or live without the internet?
I'd rather live without a phone. Yeah, I'd rather live without a phone. I can get by without it.
The power of the internet.
Yeah, right?
So,
Yeah.
would you rather lose an arm or lose an egg? An egg.
I'd rather lose an egg, of course. I'd probably rather lose an arm, even know I won't be able to play guitar anymore, but that's how it goes on.
Aw, you're giving away your talent. Would you rather go horseback riding or swim with dolphins?
Swimming with dolphins, I'm allergic to horses.
Oh. Don't hear that every day.
Yeah.
No.
Dang. Would you rather be a cheetah or a lion?
Cheetah, because they're really fast.
Good.
Yeah.
Right. And since we are in the West Coast,
The best West.
Yeah.
what is your favorite thing about the West Coast?
I'm gonna give you a couple things. Weather, In-N-Out Burger,
Yes.
and just the scenery. These drives are just the best. Just like everywhere, it's beautiful.
Right. Okay, so is there anything you want to say to your fans or anyone else watching the video?
Thanks for watching us on Best Coast, West Coast. Make sure you come back because these ladies are awesome.
All right. Thank you so much.